Chapter 326, Fraud. Take 10 to cultivate 2. Song Shi gave out another 10 as a reward for Bai Yuer's work during this period. Thank you, young master. Bai Yuer accepted it happily and could not bear to part with it. One of these things is very beneficial to soul transformation cultivators. Although I cultivate the demon body and don't value the primordial spirit, it's still very beneficial. Song Shi nodded and returned his attention to the lottery. 12 consecutive draws. Song Shi was not in a hurry to cultivate the ethereal sword god technique. Instead, he chose to draw again. Ding, congratulations on drawing floating cloud carpet. Ding, congratulations on drawing the supreme sword. Ding, congratulations on drawing supreme grade spirit stone evil slaying eye red cloud cauldron. Evergreen pill, all saints medicine manual, Kunpeng true feather, heavenly yin wood. Flowing light jade, divine transformation technique, black tortoise armor. A series of treasures were extracted. After Song Shi understood them, he was even more satisfied. This time, many of them were treasures above the spirit grade or high-level spells and divine powers. He felt that he would not be able to use them all in a short period of time. There are too many good things, so I won't draw anymore. Song Shi realized that he was no longer interested in the lottery. Perhaps this was the frustration of not being able to die. He ate some food and began to cultivate. A few days later, a white cloud flew up from the ground and merged with the clouds in the sky. Song Shi lay on a special cushion that was as soft as a white cloud. He hugged to beauties with a look of enjoyment. This was the floating cloud blanket he had just drawn. It was a special flying Dharma treasure. It looked like a white cloud and could float with the white cloud. It was quite comfortable to sit up. Song Shi lay down comfortably all the way to the Qian nation from the Snake Tribe's territory. He thought about how the old man seemed to be in Jinzhou, which happened to be on his way, so he decided to go over and take a look. I forgot to ask fourth brother where they live. They should be in the state capital. When they arrived at Jinzhou, Song Shi remembered that he did not know the exact location. He came to the prefecture residence with the thought of walking around casually. Song Shi reverted to his young master form and descended from the sky. The two girls followed beside him and they instantly became a beautiful sight. Passers-by looked at them enviously. Many of them were peeking at the two beauties. Song Shi was used to it. After entering the city, a prosperous scene greeted him. The streets were filled with carriages, horses, and people. Many vendors were enthusiastically hawking their wares. Bai Zhaoqin had not been to the city area for a long time. Her big eyes were filled with curiosity. Let's go around. Song Shi walked to a stall and browsed through the goods curiously. He sized up a gadget and said, "Boss, are there any rich families with the surname Song in this city?" Song? Phoebus sitting on the horse stroked his chin and pondered. No, I've only heard of a big family with the surname Yi, Li, and Chen. No? Feeling a little regretful, Song Shi waved his hand at Bai Yuer. Go and investigate if there are any officials called Song Hu. Yes. After Bai Yuer answered, she silently disappeared into the crowd. Song Shi and Bai Zhaoqin began to eat, drink, and have fun. Half a day later, when they arrived at a luxurious restaurant, Bai Yuer returned. Young master, we haven't found any officials with the surname Song. No? Song Shi frowned. He probably changed locations. Let's get someone else to investigate later. However, I noticed that something strange happened in Jinzhou along the way. Bai Yuer casually said, recently, many people have mysteriously gone missing. It seems to be related to the demon cult. When Song Shi heard this, he poured a glass of wine and drank it. What do you think? Basically, it's related to the Sky Demon cult. Young master, didn't you say that the Sky Demon Saint of the Sky Demon cult had escaped? I suspect that their disappearance has something to do with this. Bai Yuer voiced her thoughts. Song Shi frowned. If this matter involved the Sky Demon Saint, then it would really have something to do with him. Those who went missing are not ordinary people. At the very least, they are strong and there is no lack of cultivators that has disappeared. Bai Yuer sent another message. Yeah, I got it. He'll give you some other information. Investigate some more. Song Shi was not in a hurry to express his stance. Whether this matter had anything to do with the Sky Demon Saint would have to wait and see. Yes, young master. Bai Yuer left again, making Bai Zhaoqin feel a little embarrassed. She did not do anything. Young master, should I help investigate? Bai Zhaoqin took the initiative to volunteer. She did not want to just eat, drink, and have fun here. There was no value to her like this. You're not familiar with this place. You don't have to. Song Shi shook his head. I usually let her go. I don't need my main mistress to do such errands. Bai Zhaoqin revealed a happy expression and gently refilled Song Shi's cup. Song Shi looked outside and muttered in his heart, I was the one who released that old fart. I can't feel at ease if he really eats people on a large scale. This time, not long after, Bai Yuer rushed back. Young master, bad news. The person you found happens to be among the missing people. He must be in a dangerous state now. There's such a thing. Song Shi asked, the missing person is called Song Wan. Yes, after investigating according to the information young master gave me, I discovered that the Song who you are looking for is the Li family's live-in son-in-law. Bai Yuer smiled bitterly. After he married over, he changed his surname and name to Li Gu. Therefore, when you first asked me to investigate officials with the surname Song, I didn't manage to find out. This information was still based on finding out about Song Wan and another woman called Song Jia. That I realized he was the person young master was looking for. When Song Shi heard this, he was basically certain that this group of people was the old man and the others who had left Jinzhou to take refuge. They had actually become mysterious missing people. Thinking of this, Song Shi was speechless. Was he accidentally affecting his own people? He accidentally released an old demon in the Imperial City and actually affected his father, who was thousands of miles away. What a scam! Maybe it's just the Sky Demon cult catching people for something. It might not have anything to do with the Sky Demon Saint. Bai Yuer comforted him. When did they get caught? Song Shi had no choice but to investigate. Yesterday, this just happened. The impact shouldn't be that big yet. Bai Yuer replied. Hee, I just injured that guy and Sky Demon cult is already secretly capturing people. I can't help but overthink. Song Shi stood up. I originally wanted to rest for a few days to save the family. Looks like I have to change my plans. Let's go and find them quickly. Otherwise, I won't be able to see them and I'll have to do something for them. Young master, follow me. The Li family is in the east of the city. Bai Yuer knew that the matter was urgent and quickly led the way for Song Shi. She had just understood the situation and did not know the specific clues. So she could only bring Song Shi to investigate from the beginning. Fortunately, they were powerful. Once they dispersed their thoughts, they would be able to see all kinds of situations. Their investigation would not be too slow. In the Li family's manner, Song Shi's thoughts dispersed, and his eyes lit up. In a flash, he appeared in a small courtyard. A young girl was washing clothes with red eyes. She was holding back her tears. The fat woman beside her cursed, Cry, you only know how to cry. If you don't wash my clothes today, I'll teach you a lesson. Swoosh! Song Shi appeared out of thin air and looked at the girl who was rubbing her clothes with her head lowered. The fat woman, whose back was facing him, was shocked when she turned around. When she came back to her senses, she pointed at Song Shi. Where did you come from? You'd better be quiet. Don't offend young master. Bai Yuer used a bewitching technique to easily control her. When the girl heard the voice, she looked up in a daze. When she saw Song Shi, she revealed a look of disbelief. Then, the tears that she had just controlled fell.